guys, what's up? It's Zero. We're here again back on the baby main account, doing a beginner free to play. I have made some progress, but before I get into that, I do have a few more pointers and tips to go over that I left out of the other video. Part of it was forgotten, but the other part was that I had not unlocked those and did not remember those until I got those parts of the new account unlocked. And those are going to be your challenges down here. Once you get through the first two chapters of the campaign, you will unlock these challenges here. The first one that unlocks is the monster training. You definitely want to, as you progress through the campaign, build up your monsters and stuff. You definitely want to focus on trying to get as many of these done as they open up as you can. And your achievements, you will slowly start unlocking a bunch of your achievements as you go. Also, they will give you out a bunch of different rewards. Some of them will give you gems. I actually have collected quite a few gems as I've been playing through on this account, or on this server, and I have used some of those gems to get my magic shop opened up a little bit. I've not opened it up all the way, but that is where my gems are going at first. And then also, anybody who is new, you do have this level up bundle that you get as you level up your account level, not monster levels, and they give out a lot of rewards as you progress through the leveling process. So definitely keep an eye on these as you're going through. They do give you a lot of stuff at the early game to kind of keep you going. Again, my rule of thumb or best advice is to not use your gems everywhere and however you want. And if you plan on spending money on the game, then of course you can do it however you wish. But spending them on XP boosts and energy refills is still going to be your best option, especially being free to play. But I wanted to bring up these missions, these challenges, and your achievements. Definitely work on those as you go. And then another thing that they have added is you have your quests, which has been a part of the game for a while. I've gotten a few of them done, and I've got a few of them waiting. I'm trying to get into the arena. However, to unlock the arena, you do have to beat all 3 chapter sections of Garen Forest, which is the normal, hard, and hell difficulty. I have been able to unlock it to hell difficulty, but I'm not strong enough to beat hell difficulty yet. But if I click over here, you'll see you have to clear all the stages of Garen Forest, so you do have to open it up completely. If you are playing the game and you have some higher level friends, you can use their rep monsters to kind of blow through these 7 stages. You would need at least 7 friends to be able to blow through those, but you should be able to do that and get the arena unlocked. That's going to be one of my main goals I'm focusing on now, so I can start building the arena buildings and start on that stuff. But the other thing is this quest log here. They recently added this to the game. It gives you different points to hit in sequential order. Some of these do clear even if you've done them before you get there, but not all of them do. Some of the ones that would be cleared if you did them before you got there would be like the ones here that possess 6-star monsters. A lot of those will pre-open, so if you get a 6-star early and then you progress to this point, it will allow you to complete that section of these. And there's 4 different levels. They give out some really good rewards. You get a legendary scroll for completing all of these blocks along the way. There's 30 of them, all the progress bars here. You get that at level 2. You can get 750 gems, and then at level 3 you can get a trans scroll, which allows you to summon a default 5-star monster. My main account is currently working on level 4. I have collected this already, so I'm going to progress. What I'll probably end up doing with this video series is getting this completed, showing off the monsters that I'm going to use to build up some of my teams to progress through a lot of these segments to progress this progress. But that's another thing they've added, so you definitely want to try and keep an eye on those. Keep an eye on your challenges, your achievements, because a lot of them give out gems, a lot of them give out extra mana stones, some of them even give out different scrolls, so you can collect a lot of extra rewards to kind of help give yourself a little bit of advantage if you don't want to spend any money. And the challenges under the monster training, I believe this guides you through which one is it? The fusion. Once we get to the fusion, it'll take you through the process and collection of fusing Veramos, I believe. And I'm not quite to the level to unlock the hexagram. It is level 16, and I am level 11. I'm almost there. I've been playing quite a bit. I played quite a bit overnight and this morning. But now to the account. I have been able to progress to Mount White Lagoon. I'm just now starting it. And the video I put out earlier about starting, I did misspeak, and I have updated that video. You actually get the Water Magic Knight after you complete all of Mount Sis on normal. That is when you will unlock the Water Magic Knight. So as you can see, I have already gotten her, and what I've been doing now is I've got these 5 units currently that I'm working with. This is the main team I've got so far. I do intend on switching some of them out as I summon or come across better units to fulfill my team. My Water Magic Knight will definitely be a part of the team almost the whole way through. I am looking for someone to replace my healer with the fairy. I've got a couple of monsters in mind as I progress this 5-man team. I will definitely keep that updated. These are the runes that I have gotten on her so far. So I've been able to find some 3-star runes, as you can see here, all of them but the 6 slot, and I've gone ahead and went and upgraded them all to 6-star or level 6. I've got her currently runed on attack, crit rate attack, fatal blade to kind of increase her damage, and of course, you know, not much to look at, but she does really well. So I've got her runed that way. My fairy is on all energy. I've only plus 3'd her runes. She's on mostly 1, 2, and 2-star runes. I'm using her just to kind of do some intermediate healing until I find a better healer. But I do have her on all energy just to keep her survivable. My Zeke, or my Fire Hellhound, I'm working on putting him on a fatal energy at the moment. He's not going to be one of the damage dealers I'm going to keep very far. I have 3-starred him. I probably might 4-star him. I'm working on trying to get some more fatal runes for him. I may take off the energy and go blade, but for now I'm going to probably leave him at fatal energy for the moment. But that's how he's looking. And then my Wind of Vagabond, he's on all energy also. A lot of his damage is dealt based off of his HP. He's on 1, 2, and 3 star energy runes. I have him on HP, HP, HP. And most of these will stay at either +3 or +6 until I get some better quality runes. And then last but not least is the Light Elven Ranger. You get him after you finish chapter 1. I'm looking to get another blade rune for him, preferably a crit rate rune. I could put this attack rune on him for now, just so that he has a little bit more damage. But he's going to be on attack, crit, attack. Once I get there, I haven't gotten around to leveling up all of his runes yet, but I'm only going to +3, +6 them for the moment. I'll probably definitely take him to 4 star also. I did do some summons of uncommon scrolls to get some of the 1 star food to feed into some of these monsters to give them some levels. I've collected these rainbow mons, which are strictly for food. They cannot go into any battles, and there's no point in leveling them up. With some of the new changes over the last update, some of them will come at most all of the time, unless specifically stated by how you get them. They always come at max level, or they will come at a level 1 star count. These, as you progress more and more into the dungeons and into the rift, you will definitely be able to get a bunch of these and farm them up. Save them. You can use them as food, or you can feed them into food to up the star levels of your food. So for example, if I were to level up this golem to max level, I could put these 3 Angelmon into him to make him a 4 star, to make him a food monster for my Water Knight once I get her to max 4 star. Same thing for the Water Mammoth over here, which he is a good usable in early game unit. He has the passive over here that his damage dealt to him will be decreased by half of the damage if the damage is less than 20% of his HP. So he's definitely a massive HP unit. He's a healer. He does the HP and defense increase, and the recovery is proportionate to his max HP. He's a strong energy contender, rune contender, HP. And then he also has a provoke on skill 1, so he can tank and heal. I may end up subbing him out for my healer at the moment. You can reduce the cooltime to 3 turns if you feed more elephants into him. But he's a not too bad early game campaign healer. Building him is not a bad idea. He's not one of the units I'm looking for, but he is definitely usable in the early game, early dungeons. He would be a good one to build to possibly 4 star and use him until you're able to get one of the better healers. For the moment, I am actually looking for either Lulu, which is the water Howl. She's one that I'm looking for. I would like to try and find her, and the good thing is with her, with a 2 star, you could possibly get her out of the magic shop, which is one of the reasons why I suggested getting all of those slots open as quick as possible. I'm looking for her, and I'm also looking for the water Garuda. Awakening him, he comes with a heal and a cleanse on a 3 turn cooldown once he's skilled. So I'm looking for one of those two for the moment until I'm able to get the main healers that I'm going to use for this account, which I will have to farm up from one from a light dungeon or two, depending on which ones I get. And then the other one is also a light unit, which is purchasable from the guild shop, which I will show you real quick. If you go into here and go into the guild shop, you can buy... okay, it's ancient coins. You'll get these from events, and you can get the Light Fairy Queen, which is Fran. You want to try and pay attention to events, try and participate in them as much as you can, because you want to be able to get her unlocked as quickly as possible, and start building her. She's one of the best healers in the game, so you definitely want to jump on her as soon as you can. But that's where we're at so far as some of those tips and stuff. The account is progressing pretty good. I did go over the monsters. I'm going to keep working on this. Currently I am farming stage 4 to get an additional rune, slot 4 rune for my archer, and I will go through this and let y'all see. The team is working pretty good. The Water Magic Knight and the Wind Vagabond clear up the stuff pretty quick. I've got her built up pretty decent at the moment, trying to get her leveled up too. But as you can see, of course I am on normal too. It's not very difficult. I'm leaving these 3 units at 3-star max for now until the content does get a little bit difficult. I'm not going to be doing any food farming or major upgrading until I get a little bit farther into the campaign. What I would like to do is get into at least normal Famon before I start trying to, 4 and 5-star some champions. One of the good things about this is each of the chapters that you clear, you don't actually have to go through the entire campaign to unlock the next difficulty. The difficulty unlocks per clear. Once you clear all 7 stages, the next difficulty unlocks. If you clear all those 7 stages, the last difficulty unlocks. So you don't have to wait. I've also unlocked the Kairos dungeon. I'm going to be jumping in here pretty quickly. What I'm going to try and do is get my team up to B4 as soon as I can, because a lot of the units I've got and that I may end up building are going to be water-based units, and they will have elemental advantage. So I'm going to definitely try and get in here and start getting into some of those better quality rune drops. And I can also, these are the rune sets that I'll be able to get once I get in here. I do believe the base minimum is 3-star. I could be wrong. I think the first few levels drop 2 or 3-star, maybe 4-star. I will definitely try to get a information, and I will get it posted on here to kind of show how the runes drop per level difficulty. I do know that at level 10 you only get 5 and 6-star runes, but once I'm able to find that information, I'll throw it in the video so you guys can see. Other than that, I'm going to keep working on this account and keep progressing through the campaign. I am going to keep trying to hunt down either through the magic shop here. I've unlocked some spaces, but this is what you can see. Some slots cost gems and some slots cost mana. So as I've been building up, I've been unlocking these slots. I'm going to get a couple more of these unlocked. That's all I've been spending the gems on. I've not spent any other gems that I've collected except for just the few slots I've unlocked in here. But I'm going to keep going through here. I may even spend a few gems to refresh a few times to see if I can find a wind pixie, to see if I can get the water howl, and to see what other monsters that I can get from there. Another small bit of advice that I will go over in a video by itself: when you are going through the shop, each time you open it, look for the silver star monsters, look for the 2-star silver monsters, the pigs, the flowers, the skeletons, the 2-star monsters here. I say that because these are going to be your main sources of food. They're the easiest things to level up. Once you get your Magic Knight up and you're up to Feynman Volcano, you can put her in there with a bunch of these and level them up, and you can use them as food. These 2 stars are so easy to get a hold of. They're anywhere between 11 and 13,000 mana in the shop, so definitely buy these up. Once you get to a good amount of mana, every time that refreshes, buy these. If you're not leveling any main monsters, put your food 1-star monsters into these, like I've started doing. Start building these monsters up whenever you're not working on anything else, because it will help you out in the long run when you get ready to start actually leveling monsters. You'll have some of this food already built up. I'm considering of using the Wind Harpoo. She has a continuous damage that has an additional 50% accuracy, and then she also has an attack power decrease on turn 1, and her skill 3 unlocks when she is awakened, and it is an AoE attack bar reducer, so she's a turn manipulator. I may build her for a little while and use her temporarily, but I found her in the shop, so I went ahead and bought her. But I do have a decent idea of my beginning team that I'm planning on building. I'm planning on using the Water Knight. I'm planning on getting the Wind Griffin. I'm planning on getting the Wind Pixie, unless I find the Water Witch first, and then I'll build her instead, or I may build both. I intend on farming up either the Light Inugami or the Light Warbear, possibly, and then I may keep the Light Elven Ranger for my extra damage dealer until I find something better to use. So I'm going to continue progressing on that. This is just my update video for how the account is progressing, and I will get another one out soon. Thanks for watching.